I'm Carol, and welcome to this Wake Up Your Hips video. These exercises, these yoga movements are all done down on the floor. So you can be on your yoga mat, on a carpet, whatever surface is good for you. So when you're ready, find yourself in the right place to be, and let's begin. Starting on your back. So bring yourself onto your back, knees bent and feet to the floor, and a little bit wider than the hips. Think about the toes going as far forward as your ankles will allow, and the arms down beside you, shoulders up and then down so you can feel open across the chest as well. Press particularly into your big toes and then into the outside edges of your feet, and make sure the knees are going directly up. We're moving into a wide leg bridge. And we're going to do everything we do today for about 10 counts. And maybe if you're just beginning and you have hip pain, you may want to do 3 or 5 counts. So create a pelvic tilt. You do that by pulling the belly button down towards the spine. The tailbone will lift and round up slightly. And once you've found that, begin to press into the feet, the back of the shoulders, and lift the hips and move up through the spine. Just going to where it's comfortable for you. No great force here. And then lay the spine down, lay the hips down, release that pelvic tilt. And then create that pelvic tilt and then come on up again. And kind of keep it flowing if you can. So this would be 7 for me. You may go slower. You may go a little faster. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. As you lay down, the spine lengthen through the back, the lower back. Bring the tailbone down. Take your feet a little wider and just slowly rock the knees side to side. We're moving over to the side. It doesn't matter if it's your right side or left side. The knees are coming up in line with the hips or lower, and the ankles are coming in line with the knees. So 90 if you can, otherwise knees are lower away from you, whichever is best. Arm is extended and head is down, or you can bend the elbow and keep the head up, but try not to let it come forward. So just find that place to be. You're going to squeeze inside the kneecap, so maybe a pillow or a yoga blanket or a cushion here might feel good. And we're going to lift just the top lower leg, feet are flexed. It looks like this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This time squeezing inside the edges of the insides of the feet and lifting just the top knee. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a breath, maybe a little massage or pull on the leg if that feels good. The whole top leg is coming up for 10 again. Feet flex if you can. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your leg down, take a rest. I'm going to roll over to the other side. So you may want to bring your foot forward, your knee forward and roll onto your belly and then roll over. Or you may want to take your foot behind you, roll onto your back and roll over onto your other side, whichever is the best movement for you. And again, checking on this side, maybe if you're bony underneath the hips there, even a cushion or a pillow or a yoga blanket underneath your hips. And again, bring the knees in line with the hips and ankles in line with the knees as much as you can. Are you ready? You're just going to take that top lower leg up. Looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Squeeze into the inside edges of the feet. The top knee is coming up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a breath. Top leg is coming up. It's 10. Try and let it hover off the bottom leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your leg down. Maybe a little massage or pummel, a little loving care might feel good. Then bring your top foot behind you so that you can ease yourself onto the back. And once you're on your back, think about your heels in line with your sits bones, hips, and shoulders in line, and you're on the center of the back of your head. Walk your heels in as close towards the sits bones as they will go for you. And bring your right knee up into the chest. And just give it a nice hold. It doesn't have to be a big stretch. Just give it a nice hold. Flex the foot. And breathe. Going to bring the outside of your right ankle over your left thigh and bring your hand inside your thigh to hold that leg out. But it's not to push the leg out. It's just to hold it out. Keep the foot flexed if you can. Drop the shoulders. Chin is tucked. On an exhale, bring in the left knee up into the chest. You can thread your hands through and hold onto the thigh or the shin. Or you can take your right elbow or your right hand and still keep holding out that leg, or a combination of the two. You should be able to really feel where the stretch is coming from, where it is beginning, where it's originating from. Make sure your chin is tucked. If you're not sure if your chin is lifted, just lift your head, tuck your chin, and lengthen down the back of the neck. And then see if you can flex both feet and bring your left knee in a little closer. Again, never any force here. Just breathe and hold into this stretch. And we're going to release that left foot back to the floor. We're coming back in. We're going to come in 2 more times. So exhale, bring that left leg in. Find a place that works for you. And then release that left foot down. And we're going to do it 1 more time. Bring your left knee in. Hold it for about 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the foot down. Take your right toes up and away, maybe bicycle or shake out that leg. Maybe a little massage, a little pummel behind you, and then bring your right foot to the floor. Keep your feet about hip-width apart. Take an easy breath in and out. By now you can probably feel a little difference between your right side and your left side. Bring in your left knee up into the chin, the chest, and you can hold the shin, you can hold the thigh. You don't have to hold it. Foot is flexed. Take a few easy breaths in and out. Again, check. The spine is long, the chin is tucked, the back of the neck is long. The outside of your left ankle is coming over your right thigh. And again, bring your hand to the inside of your thigh so that you can hold it out a little bit. It's not to push it away from you. Find where it's comfortable, that you're firmly on your right foot, and on an exhale, bring your right knee up and in. And again, hold on to what you can hold on to, your thigh, your shin, or take your elbow or your hand inside that thigh to hold it out. Flex both feet, feel your stretch. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly bring your right foot back to the floor. Take a breath in and out, and on your next exhale, bring that right knee up and in again. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your foot down. Breath in and out, and on your next exhale, bringing that right knee up and in again. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your right foot down. Let your left foot go up towards the sky. Shake your leg out. Again, maybe a massage, a loving touch. I feel good right there. And then return your left foot to the floor. So have the feet about hip width apart. Again, heels, sits bones, shoulders stacked in line. Right knee coming into the chest. You are just here, foot flexed, but this time you're going to walk your left foot a little further away from you. Kind of keep this right knee coming up and in towards you if you can. If you have the stretch, you can pick up your toes and slide your leg long. But if you notice this right knee move away from you even 1/8 of an inch, it shows you're pulling from your lower back. So please don't do that. Just bring your foot back to the floor. Stay here for another nice long breath in and out. Wherever you tuck your left foot or your left leg, bring it in closer to you and release your right foot down. Moving on to the other side, feet hip width apart, left knee into the chest. Maybe hold it a little stronger than you did a few minutes ago. And then if you can, walk your foot a little further away, your mid-back stays down, that left knee comes up towards the chin, down into the chest. Or pick up your toes and slide your leg long. Again, if that left knee moves away from you, or if you're shrugging up those shoulders tight, simply bring your right foot back somewhere to the floor. It's much easier for your low back there. Take a deep breath in and out, and wherever you took that right leg, that right foot, bring it in a little closer to you. Release your left foot back to the floor. Take your feet nice and wide, not as wide as a yoga mat or a little wider. Bring your arms out T position. Let both knees drape over to the right and let them land somewhere. Don't force them to come to the floor. They may not be anywhere close. And then turn to look towards the left hand. Bring your head back to center, and on an inhale, bring the knees back up to 12. Make sure you can feel the four corners of both feet, and on an exhale, knees go over to the left. Let them land somewhere, and then turn the head to look towards the right. I'm going to move on the breath. Get your inhale, knees up, face up. Exhale, knees to one side, and turn the head gently to look to the opposite side. It's a long, slow inhale, bringing the knees up, returning the head. And a long, slow exhale to take the knees in the opposite direction and the head in the opposite direction. So inhale up, exhale over, feet about as wide as your mat or wider. Inhale to center, exhale over. Inhale to center, exhale over. We're going to do it one more time. Inhale to center. Exhale over. Inhale to center. Walk your feet in so they're about hip width apart. Bring your heels in close towards your sits bones. Bring one knee at a time back into the chest. Bring your hands around your shins and hold the legs down a little tighter. Flex the feet. Think about your knees coming up towards the chin, the chest. Squeeze the legs down just a little tighter. And on an exhale, float 1 foot at a time back to your mat. You're going to take the feet out wide. Pigeon toe the toes in towards each other and let the knees come in and rest against each other. Let your arms come wherever they're comfortable. Maybe one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Maybe down beside you. Just take 2, 3 easy breaths. And when you're ready, maybe a big sigh out. And then preparing to move on into your day. You can stay here in constructive rest for as long as you wish. Or when you're ready, separate out your knees. Bring your knees over to one side. Bring a hand to the floor and slowly help yourself back up. I hope you find this video helpful. Wake up your hips. Just a few minutes every day, and you may find some great benefits. Namaste.